Greetings, brothers and sisters. So I got a couple of funny things, really funny things. One was Alec P. Baldwin. The other thing is Nancy P. Pelosi. Both are hilarious. Let's start here with Alec. Alec is pretty happy. He's in rare form here.
This coming Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, I just tickled myself. Watch that again. Watch him. Oh, I'm so happy. Look, I can't even.
The 28th.
The 28th of June. Tuesday.
It's the 28th, I think. But this coming Tuesday, I'm going to be
This coming Tuesday.
doing an Instagram live at 10:30 Eastern Time. 10:30 Eastern Time with...
No way. Woody Allen, Zero Gravity. Look how cool he is. Wait. Look. Oh, there he is. Woody.
Tuesday, the 28th, 10:30 Eastern Time.
Yes, it is. 10:30 Eastern Time on Tuesday.
I'm going to be doing an Instagram live with Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. It's Woody Allen. Him and Woody Allen together again. Look at how happy he is. Oh, wow, he's so happy.
You know what I love you, Woody.
He loves Woody. That's what I know about Alec. If the one thing you know about Alec is he loves Woody. He loves the crap out of Woody.
Instagram live with Woody.
With Woody.
Tuesday, 10:30.
Tuesday, 10:30 with Woody. He has a Woody right now.
Be there.
Be there. Be square with Woody. Bring your own Woody. Bringing your own Woody is optional. Let me preface this by stating that I have zero interest in anyone's judgment and sanctimonious posts here. I am obviously someone who has my own set of beliefs and could not care less about anyone else's speculation. If you believe that a trial should be conducted by the way of an HBO documentary, that's your issue. Meanwhile, IG Live, Tuesday, 10:30 a.m. with Woody Allen. Join us. Nope. That's a hard no. Guess I won't be tuning in. That's a big no. I supported you 100% through everything, but Woody Allen, bah. The Predator, sick. Allen, with multiple emojis, you lost us at Woody. Very poor choice. Woody Allen, love you, Alec, but no to Woody. You mean the man who married his daughter? Oh, no. Love you, but no to that. Sorry. No one wants to hear from him. Sorry. No. Love you, but Woody still creeps me out. So every one of these, they monitor their responses. Like there's not one positive thing about Woody. Next up, Bill Cosby, O.J. Simpson, and Ghislaine Maxwell. Fantastic news. I'll absolutely be watching. I cannot wait. This one positive. Alec, you're tone deaf. So here's the problem with that. With Alec's position. I mean, all these positions. I say this all the time. If if Trump or a Republican was accused of what Woody is accused of, Alec would be all over it, right? Speculating, if they had an HBO documentary about Trump's kid and, same kind of thing, he'd be all over it. Because it's not behavior. It isn't about the behavior. It's about the policies and the person itself and what side they're on, right? And I've said this over and over again. They're not against the behavior. And Woody Allen is, a lot of these things are he said, she said, or he said. A lot of these accusations, a lot of the Me Too stuff. But Woody Allen is, a definite guilty, right? Because there was a 16-year-old girl that he dated while she was in high school, came out and talked about Woody dating her, right? And then he dated a 15-year-old girl who was playing an 18-year-old girl in the movie Manhattan, who was Mariel Hemingway, and her first on-screen kiss, her first kiss in life, was with Woody Allen. The first time she made out with a man was Woody Allen on the set of Manhattan. And he was dating a high school girl. She was supposed to be 18 in the movie, but she was 15 and then 16. She turned 16 whilst they were filming. And so Woody Allen had a fantasy, because his writing, he sucks. Like, he's not fun. His movies suck. So much New York stuff. I mean, it's so pretentious. It's hard to even sit through a Woody Allen film. He isn't a genius. You know, a couple of jokes here or there, not great jokes. He's just an annoying, creepy-looking MFer, right? And so, but inside his internal world, the world that created this movie, Manhattan, there was a desire to date young women. And then he married his 18-year-old stepdaughter, her adopted daughter, and they've been together ever since, and he said creepy things about that. So we know that Woody Allen is into young women, right? He's like 60, 70-year-old. And in his movies, there was these, you know, I mean, a guy who looks like that, well, he's Woody Allen, he's rich and famous. But if he wasn't, you know, certainly young women wouldn't want to be around him, right? Like, he would be on some sort of a list. And so Woody Allen is guilty as they come, because we know what's inside his internal world. Just like with Bill Cosby, he admitted to having a fascination with Spanish Fly in a comedy sketch and on Larry King, because he had a fascination with Spanish Fly, which makes the accusations against him all the more believable, because it's what's inside of him, right? Woody Allen fantasized about dating and being with young women, like high school age women. And so, you know, the accusations, they might be true, they might not, but Woody Allen is definitely guilty of that, because of, you know, he made out with a 15-year-old girl. He wrote it in a script where him as a 40-year-old man was dating a high school girl, right? Like, that was his idea of that was a fantasy, right? You know, when you write a script, it's a fantasy. But anyways, this guy is tone deaf. Yeah, I'll get to this one tomorrow. This looks like it has promise. But let's go to GOP rep Mara Flores accuses Speaker Nancy Pelosi of pushing daughter during photo op. So there's the daughter here. Here's Fire Marshal Schill here. And I guess that's the mom over here. Is that the dad? And there are the two kids. Here's Nancy. This is hilarious.
We wanted our pastor to come.
Okay, so here, Nancy's elbow's right in the girl's face. Fire Marshal Schill, right? And then she goes, and then she sees, and she's like, oh, there she is. She looks down at her, right? Okay, there's the girl. And boom! Okay, so this is unmistakable. So her elbow's in the girl's face, being disrespectful, right? And she sees the girl, right? Oh, it's got a fake smile. Got her, like, freaking, her ghoul elbow here. And she's like, what? Kablow, get out. But in her defense, she's like, hey, when any kid's that close to her, Nancy's jaw is going to come unhinged and she's going to devour the kid. So she's actually doing the kid a solid. Ready? Looking down. She's looking at her, and boom, throw that elbow, Nancy. Get an elbow behind her and give her a good freaking shove. And look at that. She's just like, ugh. You know, there's Fire Marshal Schill. Kanye West makes return to public eye with surprise BET appearance. Woo, Kanye, woo.
How do we crown our kings?
How do we crown our kings? You know, I was talking about how royalty, being royal, is the most racist thing, because you're considered a leader and superior to other people based in your genetics and bloodline, right?
Me sitting in my mama crib trying to add the bad boy shakers to my beats, thinking I was one of the hitmen. I was signed to Puff without him knowing. That statement is not legally binding. He inspires so many of my choices, so many of my life choices, my wife choices. And here we are. Thanks for that, Puff.
Kazowie.
I took a little hiatus. I said I want to just like declare myself legally dead for a year.
When was that? Was that 6 months ago or was that 2 years ago? When he went into those reprogramming centers after, his ghoul of a wife flipped out because he was running for president. Okay, so I haven't seen Hilaria Baldwin post something to go on one of her rants, so I figured I'd go to her Instagram page. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful papas out there, and to you, Papa Baldwin. Here are his first moments with each of our children together. I obviously share this one. I'm cooking when she's well done. Oh, I'll obviously share this one I'm cooking when she's well done. So her photo is a work in progress because she's preggers. So there's Carmen, Raphael, Leonardo, Romeo, Eduardo. Are these their kids or are these the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Mary Lou, what? Mary Lou with a U, Bebe. Happy Father's Day, Alec. So those are very odd names for all these blonde white kids. These kids are as white as they come. Which one's Eduardo and Romeo? That's what happens when your mom's a white woman from Boston and your dad is as white as they come from what, upper state New York or something. And they're, English and Scottish and such. And the mom believes he's actually Spanish and names these kids Spanish names when the kids are actually, blonde and white. Okay, and speaking of significant others, here is when Kim Kardashian, who's Kanye West's ex-wife, and I have a great comment to read, so I want to go to her Instagram page first.
Skin by Kim is finally here. I'm so excited, guys. I just want you to try my 9-product ritual. I know you guys will love it.
Yeah, I would love it.
It's so exciting that it's finally here.
It's unbelievably exciting.
Head on over to skinbykim.com and shop our entire collection.
Kablawi, plug in her crappy face creams. Okay, one of my viewers sent me this. It's from Kris Jenner. Kim just dropped her new Skim sleep set. Shop now. And, we're going to get to her sister and her oversized vajayjay. And she somehow has butterflies covering her crotch area. So that must mean something, right? Some MK. Everyone who partakes gets MK'd, right? But here she is with the big one eating pizza. The big one's eating pizza. Happy birthday to my number one ride or die, Khloe Kardashian. I feel so blessed to be your sister and call you my best friend, Jillery. I don't mind that you have a big giant vajayjay that might eat me someday.
So, you guys make fun of me for having a bigger vagina than most.
No one on this planet deserves the happiness and blessings that are coming your way. Every single person that is blessed to be close to you is a better person because of you. Despite your overly sized vajayjay, I am so proud of your heart and how genuine you are. You always true to yourself and always want what's best for others. Your heart is so pure that I can feel all the best energy coming from your way. I love you so much I couldn't get through this life without you or your giant vajayjay. There they are eating more pizza, sitting on the floor eating pizza. Who's taking these pictures? And then the big one passes out, and from the weight of having a monstrous vajayjay. And so those are the Kardashian gals. So here is the wonderful comment I got today. And the person writes here, it's too funny to hear you call KK's merch crappy. It's too funny to hear you call KK's merch crappy while you are also selling worthless merch with your smarthy-looking, neck-bearded, tinfoil hat-wearing face on your overpriced T-shirts. The jealousy is palpable. Have you no shame? Have you no shame? So this is a butthurt Kim Kardashian fan, right? And am I jealous, or am I supposed to be ashamed of my jealousy, or ashamed of my overpriced merch? What exactly am I supposed to be ashamed of? And you caught me. This brilliant commenter, I got to, hand it to him. They cracked the code, because I am jealous. I really want to sell a skincare line. I want to sell a all-over bodysuit with extra cloth in the crotch to compensate for her sister's oversized vajayjay named Jillery. He caught me. I want to have Kim Kardashian's merch line, right? It's just you're so jelly of her merchandise, her jelly. But anyways, only spirituality will save this world. It's Paramano, definitely reporting from the Apocalypse and the Ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.